Let it do what it do. Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'm gonna up the level with them every time.
I mean what I say, lines only talk.
Oh! Charlo just dropped moving with that sweeping right and goes down face first. It's over.
All right, all right. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy once again, KQKC Boxing. The grind don't stop, baby. Yes, sir. The news that you can use don't stop. All the way from Chi-Town, Winning City, baby. Yes, sir. Chirac, Chicago, Illinois. That's right. So, man, we got a lot to talk about. Man, my guy is back. We talking about Charlo. You saw that thumbnail up there. He calling out everybody. He's calling out, man, Deron Ennis. He's talking about Bud Crawford, right? He calling out everybody. Sebastian Fondura. He calling out all these guys. Because guess what? The last one to go undisputed at 154 was who? Charlo, baby. That's right. And he's back and he's better than ever, baby. All right. That's my favorite fighter. Okay. For all y'all that did not know that, he is. Yes, sir. I mean, like I said, a day or two ago, man, we weren't thinking about this, right? But man, he's coming back, and I'm talking about real soon. Okay, real soon. He's coming back. All right. So anyway, what's going on, my man? EJ, baby, Eugene Johnson in here, baby. What's going on with you? Oh, Ray Patterson, RP is up in here. New Jersey stand up. TJ is up in here. What's up? Terrell Jackson is up in here. What's going on, Lucky? McKinnell's. What's going on, Lucky? Yes, sir, man. Jamani had a good one today. I heard. Yes, sir. What's going on? And we're going to cover something like that because I need to know. If Terrence Crawford's that good, that bad, then why you over there snack? Why you got the whole boxing team, your whole team over there snack? I mean, you got a strength and conditioning coach. What you need Victor Conti for? I just asking. That's all. But anyway, we got exclusive content. Get back gang is up in here, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got JD up in here. All right, what's going on, JD? All right, yes, sir. Good to see you, man. And we got my man, Ricky E24445. Yes, sir. Ricky E, baby. Yes, sir. He got the same name I got, middle name. Right? So, but anyway, welcome to another edition of KQKC Boxing Network. And like I was saying, as I came in, yes, I'm looking forward to Charlo come back. And I think he can give a lot of these guys that's at 154 a good run for their money. You know, now, sure, he's been out for a while, but like the thumbnail said also up there, I mean, is he broke? Is he clout chasing? Well, let's scratch clout chasing now because he's definitely coming back, what I hear. Okay, he's definitely coming back. And now, I don't know about what Jamal is doing, but still in all, Jamel been out. He's healthy. He's not sick, but he's coming back. All right? Yes, sir. What's going on, Ricky 25? He said Charlo family reunion. Oh, yes, sir. Family reunion. Ow. Family reunion. Yeah, so, but that's a good thing. Okay? It's a good thing. Win, lose, or draw, it's a good thing. That he's staying active. What I hear, he's still going back to Derrick James. He's still going back to Derrick James, baby. All right? Because remember, Earl Spence and Frank Martin, they left because Frank Martin left because Earl left because Earl is his promoter. So Ryan, he left because he just got damn crazy, you know. But Jamel, you know, like him and Jamal, they was loyal to Ronnie Shields all them years. All those years they was loyal. All right, I'm talking about since they was 7. Ronnie told him, "No, you're too young. Come back." Then they kept coming back. They kept coming back. And he finally took him in. And then once he took him in, they both was in competition with each other. Ronnie said, "Hey, man, look here. Y'all got to stop beating the hell out of each other every time I walk in this gym." You know, and, you know, they was competition. So So what Jamel did was say, hey, look here, I've been talking to this guy named Derek James. We chop it up at the fights and everything. And, he said he can work with a couple things that I can do wrong, whatever, And hey, Roddy, he didn't, yeah, go, please go. So what it is what it is, So let's see what happens in the future. And let's see what Jamel could get done. All right. So once again, welcome to KQKC, and we're going to talk about Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis now is a mandatory to Teofimo Lopez. Now, I don't know if this fight going to happen or not. It could happen, but Turkey's through with Teo. So I don't know how that worked, but they both are under the umbrella of Top Rank. Teo is still have a contract with Top Rank. That's an easy fight to be made, no doubt about it. So Teo drops the belt. Right. Yeah, it's still easy fight to be made, but I don't think Teo want that smoke. Now, of course, we all know that Keyshawn was in a dispute. All right, he was in a dispute. What's going on, Money Brown TV, baby? What's going on? A big stepper is in here, man. What's going on, Money? Yes, so Jamel ain't clout chasing, nor is he broke, OG. He just ready to whoop some ass. Oh, yeah, I just said that. I just put that up there to get people thinking. That's all. You know my boy ain't clout chasing. You know that. Come on. Yeah, and he ain't broke either. Yes, sir. Jamel, like I told you all maybe about 2 weeks ago, Jamel still looking good in his mansion and his DeLorean in the middle of the living room. So he still got, money, So, but what's going on, Money? You good, man? All right, good to see you, bro. All right, good to see you, Lee Jackson. Good to see you, Josh Sanders. What's happening with you? All right, anybody else? Von Green Hill? What's going on, baby? What's shaking? That's it. What's shaking bacon, baby? All right, now, of course, we're talking about Keyshawn Davis. Now, Keyshawn Davis had some problems, some mental issues that he said he dealt with, but we all know what happened behind the scenes. Now, these guys are young and they do dumb shit, okay? And I'm not going to say, he made a mistake and, no, damn that. Hopefully he learned his lesson. Hopefully he's more of a professional, because right now he's the mandatory of Teofimo Lopez. Now, would that fight happen? I don't know. Like Ricky said, Teo gonna drop them belts, but I don't know. But that is a good fight to get started with Keyshawn. Keyshawn does have a big power in both his hands. So hey, let's see. Let's make it happen. Now, this is where we got to start stepping up. Not we, but the fighters. We'll have to start stepping up and fight the best in the division. That's what's gonna have to get done. 154. Yeah, Jamel is the last one that went undisputed at 154. So go ahead and clean that division out again if you have to. Go ahead and fight and get that belt back again. That's what he's gonna do. He did it the first time. Hey, maybe he can do it again. Or maybe once he cleaned that division out again, maybe he move up to 160. We don't know. But still in all, it's a lot of fights to be made right there at 154. 154, like I said, 154 is the glamour division of the 147 2-3 years ago. That's how I'm looking at it right now. Now, of course, they're going to strip Terrence Crawford now. They're going to strip him soon he step in that ring. All right, just like they did Jamel Charlo. Okay, so y'all might well get ready for that. Okay, y'all, the Bud fans. And also, Earl Spence tapped in on this fight. He tapped out, Terrence Crawford and Canelo. Now, they asked Earl Spence, hey, what you think about the fight? Come on, Earl, you fought on Terrence before. So what you think? He said, Terrence got power. No doubt about it. But his ass going to get knocked out by the 8th round. Weight classes are there for a reason. Okay? I keep telling everybody that, and people just don't want to understand. And Earl said, hey, look, Terrence going to get knocked out by the 8th round. He got power, yes, but still he cannot move Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez saying, I told y'all, saying every style. Now, of course, Terrence Crawford believes that, Earl Spence believes that Terrence Crawford, he can box a little bit. That's not going to work because of the weight he's carrying, the muscle he's carrying. So maybe, Snack can give him some vitamins to help him, along the way. Wink, wink. All right, but still, Canelo just a different type of fighter. Canelo is in shape. He is, man. He's in shape. He's ready. He's ready right now. What's going on, Ricky? Oh, OG, I think he should be at 160 now, Charlo. Yeah, I was looking at him, and he's big, but not that big yet. Like 160, But I love to see that. OG, do you think Bud gets credit if he beats Canelo? Yeah, hell yeah, he's gonna get credit. Because let's be honest. Let's stop. Let's say this. Let's say he coming up on 147. You might as well say that because he fought at 154. What? One time. That's it. Now he about to get stripped, but one time. So hey, I can't say he can't get credit. So he gonna get credit. But then again, Canelo is 1 foot in and 1 foot out, if you want to say. But Canelo's still young. He got a lot of miles on that on body, but he's still young. Canelo ain't 40. No, he ain't 38. So he still got miles on that body. But still in all, he's still young. And that youth is going to help him out a lot. I know, sometimes fighters get into rough fights and they just don't look the same. Devin the Dream Haney, okay? He got slung all around that ring. Never was the same after that. And we got other fighters. Never was the same after that. Look at Leo Santa Cruz. My guy. He got knocked out by Tank Davis. Never been the same. Matter of fact, ain't seen him lately, have you? Right? But still in all, they say he's still coming to the gym. Juan Hernandez, know him personally. He's still coming to the gym, work out a little bit, and go home. So, hey, it is what it is. So, knockouts, they will change your ass. They will change. So, but I think Crawford, he know how to protect himself. He been doing it for a while. He know how to protect himself. I don't care if you been fighting, so many years. I don't care what weight, but you know how to protect yourself. All right? Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. You say Leo training his son OG. Oh, is he? Okay. Okay. And the one he named after Al Heyman? Because he should be big by now. Yeah. So, 20 years of miles boxing on Canelo is a lot for him. Yeah. I know, Rick. But Canelo, he got pride. And I was telling y'all once before, Crawford got pride too. Because, see, one thing about Canelo, he's not going to let you take his spot. Not that easy. Especially someone coming up 2 weight classes. Well, really 3. And Crawford, he always going to want his lick back. And that's where he's going to make his mistake at. He's going to try to get his lick back. And then once he try to get his lick back, then okay, Imano. Then the fight going to break out, baby. Yes, sir, right there in the pocket. And that's a bad idea. Because, yeah, you got muscle, you got weight, but can you throw it just like you threw it when you was at 147? I don't think so. Because you got a little muscle on there now. You got a little big on there now. So I don't think that's going to happen like that. So that changes a lot. Now that weight gain, it changed your whole fight game. That's how I look at it. And Canelo, man, he's the guy. He's the face of boxing. He's not going to allow you to go in there and just, do whatever you want to him. That's not going to happen. Now, remember when I told you all that Tim Bradley said that, hey, look, all Bud got to do is do what Bibble did. Bud don't fight like that. He's not going to let go of 100-something punches. No, He doesn't fight like that. Yeah, sure, he might step around and this and that, but come the later rounds, he's gonna be breathing with his mouth open, you know. And Canelo used to it. Canelo been fighting at that weight for a long time, you know. But still, in all, we're gonna see though. We're gonna see. Now, yes, to answer your question, yes, Bud gonna get credit for it. You got to give him credit. You got to give him credit. You know. Now, as far as him, on steroids and stuff like that, I can't say yeah he is or nothing like that. So no, I can't. I'm not gonna put that jacket on him. If I don't know for sure, I'm not gonna put that jacket on no fighter. Now, allegedly, maybe, Manny Pacquiao, he didn't want to do a blood and urine test, but he had tattoos on him. Didn't understand that shit. But hey, it is what it is. But one thing about it is, though, now, will Bud retire? Because I'm about to ask y'all the same thing about Gervonta Davis. Now, will Bud retire after he get this bag? Will he retire? No. Now, I think he will. He's 37. And I think he did everything he can do in the sport of boxing. He will be a Hall of Famer. But listen, Gervonta Davis, he ain't coming back down to 135. Okay? I'm pretty sure of that. Because I hear that he's coming in and fighting at about 140 or 150, something like that. No more, no less. Now, Tank don't grow no more. I keep telling everybody this. So Tank gonna grow this way, out. So it's not gonna serve him to fight at them weight classes forever. So he's gonna have a lot of weight to carry. It's gonna make him slower. Like he said, 140 make him slow. Well, you're really gonna be slow this time, but it's not. It's an exhibition, so he really don't have to be on his P's and Q's, So, but anyway, what's up? KQKC, what's going on? Derek Gabe, I see you. Explode in him. All right, what's going on? Explode in him. He said Bud is going to really clap Canelo's cheeks. Okay. All right. Okay. I mean, I won't put it that way, but okay. All right. Now, Gervonta Davis, I expect him to either keep going because he said he's not going to retire, but I don't think he's going to stay. He's not going to go down to 135. Yeah, that's the troll OJ. Yeah, I probably figured that. I don't want to entertain it. So yeah, I don't know. Trolls love to come in here, man. I don't know. Okay, I think they like to see me. But thanks for the view, though. Okay, thanks, guy, for the view. Okay, that's rolling him. Yeah, thanks for the view. Okay, and nothing wrong. Hey, there's nothing wrong with the gay community. Okay, hey, gays are welcome here too. Okay, so just remember that KQ welcome gays here too. Okay, there you go. All right. So now, my man Eugene Johnson, once again, baby, man, he's showing love. Cash. Oh, I appreciate you. All right. He said, I'm not no troll with all due respect. Oh, okay. Okay, hey. Okay, money. He said he's not a troll. Okay. Okay, I appreciate it, brother. Okay. And thank you for coming in. Okay. If you're not a troll, my mistake. Okay. No. Welcome to KQ. Welcome to KQKC, baby. All right, now, okay, let's go back to what I was talking about. Okay, now I have to say something about this. All right, now, Kid Schofield. Okay, Kid Schofield. They pretty much are saying Gervonta Davis. Now this is Kid Schofield Jr. Floyd Jr. Not Senior. Now Senior said that Tank is ducking them. Tank is going around them because he don't want to fight them. Okay. All right. Now, of course, he said to Jake Paul, he said, man, look, I don't blame Tank. I would take the fight too. I mean, hell, he said 150 million because he is getting paid 150 to 200 million. Okay. That rematch can wait. That rematch will be there when he get through fighting. Okay, I got that. Okay, cool. But Kid Austin Jr., he said, no, I wouldn't take it. I would take the rematch first. Now, I respect I respect his opinion, but he's a damn lie. He's a damn lie. Nigga, you been living in cars before you start boxing. You been living in cars before you got with Golden Boy. Y'all said y'all was homeless. So you gonna sit there and say you ain't gonna take that 200 bag? It might not be there. What if you get knocked out in a rematch? What if you lose in a rematch? Give me a break. Give me a break. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Man, I mean, come on, really? What's going on, my man? Kool-Aid Blood Sports TV. What's going on, baby? Yes, sir, the undisputed singing OG. Baby, what's going on with you? Good to see you, man. Kool-Aid Blood Sports TV. Okay? Now, I don't know where you from, Blood. Where you from, Blood? All right. Yeah, what's going on in Tello 813? What's going on with you, bro? All right, good to see you, man. All right. All right, make sure y'all hit that like button for me. All right, if y'all haven't subscribed to Money Brown, baby, y'all go ahead and subscribe to my man Money Brown. All right, yes, sir. He is back, and he's back by popular goddamn demand. All right, yes, sir. Y'all said he never denied being on the other side. Okay, I don't know who's on the other side, but anyway, but still in all, look, Kid Austin, listen, young man, you was homeless. I mean, same as these rappers. I mean, these rappers come for nothing, and then they made something of themselves. AKA Little Dirt, AKA King Von. I mean, come on. And you mean to tell me that you not don't take the 200 million, 150 million, 100 million, hell, 50 million? Come on now. That rematch could be there. That rematch will be there. Lamar Roach ain't going nowhere because he want another bag. Ain't nobody gonna pay him another bag. Come on, what you talking about? Man, I don't know what you doing there for the cameras or what. Man, what more money talk? What more money? John said he never denied being on the other side. Who's on the other side? Who's on the other side? City Boy Boxing, baby, what's going on? All right, good to see you. I ain't hating. My little sister is a stud, so no hate. Oh, okay. Okay, hey, look, I ain't hate neither, man. You know, I don't care, what your sexuality is, whatever. Look, that's on you. That's you. That's not me. Okay, so that's how I look at it. I never was homophobic about that shit. Never was. Cause I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm comfortable with what I stand on. So that never did bother me. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, Money. Yeah. I know you're talking about Money. Yeah. So, but anyway, now I wouldn't use them words he used, though. Explode in him, right? No, not me. So I would have picked another choice of words. So that's why I be looking at BFTV and stuff. It's always suck this. Why you want somebody to suck? What? Why would you want that? Man, but anyway, hey, that's all his weird ass. But anyway, let me keep going. Oh yeah, I call names now, Money. Okay, I call names now. I'm sorry. Yeah, right, cause they picked on me, and you know that for years. I didn't say nothing, right? No, I didn't. All right, so anyway, get back to Keyshawn. Okay, I start off with Keyshawn first, right? And T.O. Okay, now I think T.O. should take that fight. Now I know he's not. All he been doing is just capping, internet. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. So, but still in all, that would be a good fight. And T.O., you need to. I mean, you ain't fought in a long time, dude. I don't want to hear no about this lineal shit no more. No, that's fine and dandy. That's good for you, whatever. But go ahead and fight, man. Cause look, Keyshawn Davis, I think he got his shit together. Right now, I don't know. No, the proof is in the pudding. Okay, That's how I look at it. The proof is in the pudding. When he get up there and he showed that he's a professional now, he gonna try to carry himself as a professional, then okay, I'm sold. But knowing that camp over there. Now, I will say this. Okay, now Money Brown is in this chat, and he had an interview with Bowman. And I'm talking about he had an interview right after the Crawford and Earl Spence fight. Now, I don't know how he did it, but he did. He had an interview that night. I think it was that night or whatever. And I'm talking about a long interview, and but Bowman, he seemed like, a cool dude, and I used to joke about him a lot, early on. But he's a cool dude. But that camp is something wrong with Bernie the Boxer. And I'm gonna tell you, we'll get into him a little later though. But Bernie the Boxer said some things that I don't know. Like I told y'all, this cold shit, I don't know what this cold shit is. You ain't no cold. Well, I'm still trying to ask, what the hell is the cold? What the hell is the code? All right. Now, code, you look it up in the dictionary, the code say a group of people agree on a certain unwritten or written rule. So what code the hell are you talking about? Huh? What code are you talking about? I'm just trying to find out. Hey, I'm just asking. What's going on, Big Dog Willie? Oh, what's going on, Big Dog? I'm recruiting all Secure and Devon fans to join I Told You So tour. To shame the Tankamanians, I would give members $10 a week to troll the Tankamanians. Okay. Y'all hear that? Okay. All right. Okay. Now, what I tell you, Big Dog? All right? Ain't no told you so. You got lucky when Jay Paul said, man, I'll fight Tank Davis. And he was just trolling and joking. But then you took it and you joked with it, right? Then a year later, it finally came to fruition. Yes, you're right. You did say so, but you didn't say so like knew it was gonna happen. So it's like you trying to fake the funk, okay? You try to capitalize on some bullshit, right? But that's okay. I rock with you, baby. You know that? Cause what I tell you, cause you would be gone if I didn't, right? But my man, Big Dog Willie, and that chat. Oh, yes. What's going on, Miss O.B.? What's going on, Holy B? What's going on? Salute you. May we all be blessed on this beautiful Thursday morning. You got that right. Yes, sir. Big Dog Willie, I ride for Tank, and I agree with him getting his bag. I knew he was going to fight Jake. Yeah. Okay. Like I say about that. Look, get your money. Get your money, Tank. I'm sorry. Get your money. No, y'all do this goddamn same thing. Now, Lamar Roach will be there. He's still there. He's not going nowhere. He's supposed to be in negotiations with let me see, Flores. He's supposed to be in negotiation with Flores. What you gonna do, Lamar? Oh, you gonna sue him, right? Yeah, but y'all didn't have no contractual agreement. So, and plus, this is an exhibition. See, now Jay Paul wanted to be a real fight, but Tank couldn't do that, right? Tank couldn't do that because of WBA, and he signed to PBC. So he couldn't do that, so they made an exhibition. So, but anyway, but yeah. So, but Big Dog Willie, he was right. I gotta get credit where credit is due. He was right. So, damn right. He what's going on, man? I try to put this camera up because it cut off my bottom down there. Damn right. You better get that cash. Facts. Anybody would do the same thing. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. And a lot of people are saying the same shit, except for Kid Austin Jr. Well, Floyd Jr. He said, "No, I would take the replay. I would take the rematch first." And I'm like, man, no, you wouldn't. Stop doing that, right? And his father said the same thing. He knows Tank is his cash cow. Thank you. That's what I'm saying, Eugene. That's why Lamont is not going nowhere. He gonna stay there and wait. Now he said he didn't get step aside money, but Tank said he did. So I don't know. I just repeating what I heard from Tank said. So I don't know if he got step aside money or not. But one thing about it is, Tank is the only one he get a payday like that from. Oh, Canelo, and he ain't gonna fight Canelo. Now, what happened to Shakur Stevenson? What happened to that fight? Excuse me, what happened to that fight? Yeah, Ruben, he lying his ass off. Floyd Jr. is lying his ass off. He would take that fight, especially you been homeless all your life, you ain't had shit. Come on. Really? Man, matter of fact, you can retire right now with $150 million. If you do it right, that's generational wealth right there. Come on. Y'all, some people got to understand. And you know what, Money? I hear what you said the other night. And everybody got to understand. If you support Tank or not, hey, if you support a fighter, you support a fighter till the wheels roll off, right? Look at Jamel. I support him regardless, right? I didn't want him fighting Canelo because I knew it was going to happen. But he went up there and got that bag. I was mad as hell. But still, I still ride with him. Same thing as Tank Davis. All right? If you ride with Tank Davis, still ride with him. You don't have to agree with everything he does because everybody's human. Everybody's human. Everybody make mistakes. But I don't think that's a mistake. I think that he's going to get that bag, and I think he's going to come back and finish unfinished business and keep on going with his career. But he want to make sure he get, what he got coming to him. But he want it now. He don't want it later. He want it now. All right? Yeah, cut the middleman out. Yes. And that middleman is Oscar De La Hoya. Because on Mill City, they said Oscar is the best promoter it is ever. He's the only one that's been around forever and still standing. Well, what about Al Heyman? I think he's the best promoter. He's still around. Remember, he must have been gone what? In 2015. He must have been gone in 2015. Come on. Really? We're going to do this? Come on. Really? Man, come on, man. Yeah. See, that's what I mean, Money. If you ride with somebody, man, ride with them, man. Don't sit there and soon he make a mistake or a decision that you don't like. Then you sit there and turn around and say, man, oh, fuck, man, I'm sorry. Now you don't have to agree with it, but it is what it is. I'm sorry. Tank don't owe nobody nothing. He don't owe nobody shit. Same thing I said about Bruce Ennis. We're going to get to him in a minute. But Tank don't owe nobody nothing. Not a damn thing. So sit there with your mouth and like my man Keyshawn said, and bite your bottom goddamn lip and bite it off. Goddamn it, bite it off. You get it sold back on and bite it again. Because it's going to happen if you like it or not. So that's all I'm saying. What's going on? Cooking with Sir Senior in the building, baby. What's going on? What happened to y'all don't like boxers that lie? Well, who said a boxer don't lie? Who said they don't like boxers that lie? Boxers lie all the time. That's being a boxer. Boxers lie all the time. You got Terrence Crawford. Say one thing and do another. Tank say one thing, do another. Devin Haney say one thing, do another. Boxers are not actually for sure who they're going to fight next because, things can go wrong. Negotiations go wrong. Purse bids can go wrong. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Well, all boxers lie, in a certain extent. They ain't trying to lie, but sometimes they end up that way because certain things just don't go their way, But promoters lie too. Oh boy, do they. Lord Jesus. But still in all, it is what it is, y'all. Let me keep going. God damn it, let me keep going. But still in all, you're right. Kid Schofield, junior, he said Tank don't want to fight him. He believed that Tank is basically overlooking him because he is the mandatory to Gervonta Davis. But listen, I don't know what Kid Schofield want. Yeah, I get it. He want to be champion, whatever, and he want to beat the face of boxing, they call it. Look at Lamont Roach. He about to go crazy. He about to lose his damn mind over this rematch. He going to the lawyer, right? He going to 12 and say, hey, man, look here, man. I ain't been done right. All right. So come on, but begging to be each one upon. No, that ain't fair. That ain't fair. Cooking said saying he ain't begging to be a sparring partner. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. He not begging to be a sparring partner. Canelo Alvarez. All right. He's fighting Terrence Crawford. Now, I was gonna say this for later, but I can talk about it now for a little bit. Now, one thing about it is Canelo Alvarez is fighting Terrence Crawford. And of course, hey, who can he get to mimic on Terrence Crawford? Every fighter do this. Now, and some people might say this guy, man, some might say this guy good for footwork, this guy good for body work, this guy, so they say, hey, Boots, they compared him to Terrence Crawford 2 years ago. They said he would beat Terrence Crawford 2 years ago. Because this is part of what Bernie was talking about. And I was going to say this too later. But hey, I'll talk about it now. Now, one thing about it is this. Boots don't own nobody's shit. He didn't beg for shit. And Canelo, I called him. They got in touch with his team. His team got in touch with them. And hey, look. And he's making more than $1,000. So there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with helping another fighter. Especially with Jerron Ennis, hey, he might look up to Canelo Alvarez. But no, Bernie the boxer, the egghead, knucklehead he is, he's saying that he sold out. Now, somebody please in the chat, tell me how he sell out. Black, white house, black. I mean, come on. And sparring all the time. All the time. You don't owe Terrence Crawford shit. Come on. No, you don't owe Terrence Crawford a damn thing. Now, so saying if he asks, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Same thing with Earl Spence. You sat there, he knew Earl wasn't right. I'm gonna leave it like that. But he sat there and said this and that. I don't blame Earl Spence. I'll be like, man, shit. Canelo gonna knock his ass out. Something like that. And I don't blame him. And I don't blame Jerron. But like I said, they got in contact with him. That's not my words. That's bullshit words. And they gladly accept. And they went down there. And they worked out. They took a picture together. I think that's an honor. To have and get a call from the face of boxing. A guy that makes millions and millions of dollars per fight. I think that's an honor. Now, the way his career been going, the way Eddie been fucking him up, the way Eddie been just giving him guys like Limo, oh, man. No, he needs something like this. I told y'all this. He needs something to get his name out there. He needs something to make him popular, promote him some type of way. This is good promotion for him. This is good for him. This is what he needs. Now he needs a big fight in Philly. All right? Let the Philadelphia people come out. Great fighters come out of Philly, So I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it, but I don't think he sold out. This is what Bernie the boxer thinks. Now, I don't think he sold out. I don't think he break no goddamn code. I just think he's sitting there helping another fighter out. That's all. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, I get what you're saying. But he don't owe nobody nothing. He don't owe nobody shit. Everybody been shitting on him for the last 3 months. Last 2 months. Last month. Everybody been shitting on him. All right? He didn't look good in certain fights. Yes, he didn't. He didn't. Like Karen and No, he did a good job with David Amnesia, but still, hey, I don't know. I don't blame him. I would have went over there too. And ain't no way Canelo paying $1,000. No, he playing way more than that. Trust me, to spar. And matter of fact, they got some footage that leaked out of them actually sparring. They got some footage that leaked out. So make sure y'all check that out if y'all haven't checked it out yet. And and Canelo with the high guard, you go there and see that. I should have put it on my thing here. But with the high guard and Booth in the southpaw stance, and so they working it out. They working it together. Listen, sparring is sparring. But when you get under the bright lights, like both of them guys been, then that's what determines who you are, who you really is. So now, if Terrence lose, hey, still, look, he didn't do none of the things he did. Yes, he did. He's still gonna be a Hall of Famer. This is why I was trying to tell y'all. If Tank would have lost, who cares? He has one loss on his record. All right, good. Okay, let's move on. He's human. Wake up. He's human. So move on. Don't cry about it. Move on. Live to fight another day. Damn it. So same with Duran. His career been really, really, really stalled. Eddie can't make no champions out of these American fighters. He can't. No matter what nobody say, you can't. Yeah, he can make a champ out of Anthony Joshua. He can make a champ out of such and such, But he cannot make a champion out of Boots, Demetrius Andrade, guys like that. He can't make a champ out of them. It's just something about American fighters that he can't relate to. Just like Turkey. Turkey can't relate to boxing over here because he do everything but clown shit. Oh yeah, Conor Ben. Yeah, that's right, Conor Ben too. Man. So, but it is what it is. But I get what you're saying. But if he calls them, then okay, he want to be some help. He want to be some help. Y'all smash that like button too. How many likes we got? All right. How many likes we got, man? Smash that like button for the OG, man. All right, man, we grinding over here. We are grinding over here, y'all. All right, I'm talking about, man, 2 days straight, 3 days straight. We're grinding. All right, we got 67, and the viewership is increasing expeditiously. All right, and don't forget, y'all, check out my girl, Queep. Okay, if you're getting tired of Boston talk, baby, man, get some smooth talking. I'm from Queep. All right, tonight at 9:00 p.m. on Central Standard Time. All right, make sure y'all go check her out. Okay, yeah, sir. Because sometimes you hear Boston every day and this and that, and so go there and hear something different. All right, something different. All right, that's all I'm saying. All right, what's going on, Money Brown? He said, right, OG, why people mad at Boots like him and Bud was homies? I know. I don't get that. That's what I was saying. I don't get that. You got Bernie the Boss saying that he sold out. Sold out what? It's just like that damn code I've been trying to find out about, right? Now he sold out. What did he sell? His soul? I mean, what is it? I mean, is Canelo's the devil? Did he sell out to the devil? I mean, somebody please tell me. Stop playing with me. All right? Stop playing with me. I'm like, stop playing with me. Man. Come on, gang. All right, gang. I'm burning the egghead boss. Yeah, Vaughn. Yeah. I mean, why he always got something to say, some smart ass shit. He got great boxing mind. I will say that. He remember shit back in my days, coming up. He know about it like the whole fights and everything, how it went and everything. But for him to be so intelligent and as far as the boxing past, yeah. The same Bernie who disrespected Booth. Yes, that same Bernie, the boxer. Now he's saying that he sold out. I don't know how. And like Money said, they weren't friends. I mean, I think they had a talk on the phone, and Bud said something rude or whatever, and Booth is quiet. he don't do all that like Team Crawford does. All that he don't do all that. All right, he's just a young man. He's younger than he look. Okay, he younger than he look. He got full beard and everything. I can't even grow a beard. I can grow this, but that's it. But still, I mean, he is what he is. And the way his career been going, everybody's saying, hey, he a hype job. They call him a hype job just 2 weeks ago, and because he fighting a guy named Limo. Now, Eddie Hearn tried to make y'all remember I went over this about a week ago. Eddie was trying to make like Limo was all, man, you don't know what you're talking about. And who was you talking about? Dan Raphael. Dan Raphael, you so lazy, you didn't even go check and see his record and this and that. Well, we know Limo. When you hear that name, people be scratching their head like, who the fuck is Limo? Right? Why did you find that guy? Why not fight Sebastian Fondura? Why not fight Ortiz or somebody like that at 154? Wow. So Eddie, stop trying to sell us some wolf tickets. All right? We don't know who Limo is. And if he was this type of star, we would have heard of him. All right? So let's just say, you boxing and all. All right? You messing up, dude. You're not making him no champion. You came over here. You said, why is this guy not a champion? Well, you ain't doing no better than Steven Espinosa or Cameron Duncan. You ain't doing no better. And may he rest in peace, but Cameron Duncan, goddammit, at least he had boots moving, shaking and baking, baby. Huh? Man, boy, I'll tell you, and Byron, you run your damn mouth too much. You really do. You just like BFTV, you run your mouth and ain't goddamn saying nothing. But attacks. Man, please. Come on. Really? Man. Booth versus Rashidi Ellis. I wouldn't see that fight at 154 too. Yeah. Now, Eddie is lowballing a lot of these fighters. Like I told you once before. He could have fought a lot of fighters. I named them for y'all the other day. I mean, last week. Josh Kelly, Rashidi Ellis, was it Ortiz and somebody else? And they all got lowballed. That's not my words. That's their words. They said Eddie wasn't gonna pay what they're asking for. And what they're asking for, it wasn't like outrageous. What's up, Mr. Trusic? What's going on with you, baby? All right. So that's how I'm looking at it. I mean, come on now. I mean, it is what it is. I get it. But don't sit there and lowball the man and say you're going to make him a champion. When? He already signed with you. Now he re-signed with you. And you still ain't made him no champion. I mean, no big name. No big name. Terrence Crawford out the way. I mean, come on, man. Stand on that shit. Man, you ain't standing on it. You ain't standing on what you say you are. That's all. And Boots, he only gonna do so much because his hands are tied. So you got to fight whoever you can fight to stay active. So, but he ain't fighting who he want to fight. So it is what it is. Man, now, of course, Xander Diaz. I like Xander. But Xander, man, come on, dude. You could have took that fight. No, you got out of that fight. Shit. Hey, I'm just being honest here. All right. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all come in. All right. Make sure y'all hit the super chat and cash out. I appreciate it. Everybody that coming in. All right. So, but anyway, we're gonna keep on moving, y'all. Okay. We got Muratalia. Okay. Brian King Falcone, baby. What's good? All right, Muratalia and Schofield. Oh, Kid Austin. They are in negotiations for a November card. That's right, for the November title shot. Kid Schofield is still a contender, though. He's still a contender, but man, they about to get it on. All right, that's from Ring Magazine. All right, they lie a lot too. Okay, so they ain't the old Ring Magazine. That's Turkey Magazine. Okay, so, but still in all, this happened to be true though. Okay, but they lie a lot though. They do. Okay, so go ahead, Muratalia. So, but I think Kid Austin if he stayed on point, I think he probably could beat Muratalia, But Muratalia's a bad dude, though. Okay? He's a bad dude. A big test for Kid Austin. Yes, it is. Okay? Because Muratalia ain't no joke. No, he's not. He's no joke, man. One thing about it, but if Kid Austin can stay on his toes and move from side to side. Now, Muratalia, he bad. Don't get me wrong. He's bigger. But Kid Austin, he got power, a little power, and that would be a good damn fight for Muratalia. That'd be a big win for him too. So now, of course, the Schofields, they said, look, we don't want Tank. We don't want Tank no more. Okay? Because Tank right now, Tank is okay, never mind. Because Tank is pretty much we don't want him no more. We're not looking for him no more because Tank is doing his own thing, which he is. They want Shakur Stevenson. They said that's the only way that they can solidify them as a champion and as a future Hall of Famer. Now, don't know why, but they said Shakur Stevenson is getting protected. They believe that he's protected by Turkey and Eddie. They are protecting Shakur. Now, are they? Or they just full of shit? Think about this. Let's think about this for a minute. He just fought Zepeda. Great fight. Good fight. He did things that he normally don't do in the ring. He stayed in the pocket and he let his hands go. So I ain't mad at that. But then again, he said he would never do that again because he's out now to January because of what he did. Now, some people say he hurt it in sparring. Now, I don't know. That might be true, So, but hey, it's a fuck me, man, and the midget, man, Turkey. I heard that Isaiah. He said effing Ring Magazine and the midget effing Turkey. All right, man. I appreciate you, Isaiah, man. That $2 holler. Yes, sir. My man, Ricky E25, man. He said, man, OD, they had a chance to fight Shakur. They blew that opportunity. Yeah. And this is the thing. They mentioned that. They mentioned how they was sick and Shakur went and blew everything. And that's why they wanted him so bad. Okay. That's what they want to show the world. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. If y'all have that opportunity again, and I think y'all will if y'all keep pushing, but if y'all get out of this fight next time or something happen, then it's not meant to be. Okay? It's just not meant to be. Now, I don't see Kid Austin moving up no way soon. He's just a small dude. That just like Tank, he's a small dude. But he lifts weights and he got a little muscle on him. No, but still in all, don't sit there and shy away from Shakur this time. Go ahead and fight him. Now, I don't know what happened in Saudi. They don't want to talk about it. So, don't know. But, I mean, come on. Come on, y'all. I mean, if y'all want to fight the best, y'all want to be the best, then goddamn, you got to fight the best. You got to fight the best. You got to make the fight happen. Now, I don't know what Oscar doing. Hell, anybody know what B-Hop at? Now, anybody seen B-Hop? Hell, anybody seen Leonard Allaby? Huh? I mean, what these guys at? Where are these guys? Did Turkey run them off? I mean, what's going on? Where Leonard at? I'm serious. I ain't seen Little Allaby in a long time. Tank's a star. Tank's a star. Well, he about to be a star about making that money. All right? Now, what about B-Hop? Where B-Hop been at? I ain't seen his ass either. Now, what I hear about B-Hop, though, he don't like Turkey. He don't want to do business with Turkey. So, he stepped out. He stepped back. Now, this is what I'm hearing. I don't know how true it is. Okay? Now, Leonard Allaby, I don't know. So, but I'm going to find out. If it kills me, I'm going to find out where the hell he at. I'm serious. I got to do some investigating. All right? I got to pull out all my sources. Okay? Because I need to know. Because I don't know. Something ain't right. Okay? I don't know if he's sick or whatever, but something ain't right. Okay? I always see B-Hop at the Golden Boy events. He don't do much interviews anymore. Yeah, I know. He be at the Golden Boy event? TV fights and stuff. I know they be having fights in California a lot. Golden Boy do, so but if he be at them events, then okay. He's still around. But I just wonder. Okay, now let's keep moving, baby. All right, now, of course, now we were talking about Charlo, okay, and the WO. Now they ordered Charlo to fight Barrow. Y'all remember Barrow that beat to last week? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. So the WO, they ordered Charlo to fight him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And Barrow, hey, Talaz didn't have nothing for him. Talaz was popping that stick out there, man. The one, boom, two. Yes, sir. Barrow kept on coming, baby. He kept on coming. And what makes it so bad, he put that elbow in that, right? And still kept on coming. He wouldn't be deterred. He stood up the whole fight. So, hey, more power to him. So go ahead, Jamel. Do your shit. Do your best. Go ahead and fight him. So, cause see, WO, they made it, and that's when Jamel got to make a statement now. He got to make a statement that I'm back, and I'm back by popular demand. That's what he's going to have to do. So, Barrow, look, good fighter, a younger fighter, so, man, let's see it. Let's see it. It's already been ordered by the WO, and I think Jamel going to go the WO route. Pretty much that's a top ranked belt if you want to be, technical about it. The WBA, that's a PBC belt, So, I mean, let's see it though. I want to see it. I want to see Jamel back in action. But I know what y'all gonna say. But I feel comfortable if you take a tune-up first. All right, just to see where he at under the lights. Not sparring. Let's see where he at. Okay, so that's what I want to see. Okay, so. But anyway, so we got Muratalia, we got Charlo. Hell, we got Keith Thurman. I mean, there's a lot of fights coming down the pipe. And don't forget Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. How many days are we away? How many weeks are we away? Yeah, baby. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's getting closer and closer. No promotion. There's no pay per view. Just bring your ass. Just bring your ass, baby. That's all. That's all. Now, of course, everybody weighing in on this fight. Okay? Everybody weighing in. Well, what you think? Who you think gonna win? What you think Bud gonna do? What you think Canelo gonna do? I mean, now Canelo sparring with Jerron Ennis. What you think? Bud nervous? I mean, everybody's everywhere right now. Okay? Now, at first they weren't talking about this fight. Nobody was talking about it. No promotion except for that dinner table. That dinner. They had dinner together. And they didn't have brunch, but they had dinner together. Just had dinner with turkey. That's all. And he said that's tradition. Now, I don't know about you, but over here, trust me, Floyd Mayweather was about to have dinner with Shane Mosley. Okay? Floyd Mayweather wasn't about to have dinner with Oscar De La Hoya. All right? They weren't about to sit down and have fucking dinner. I'm sorry. That shit don't work. All right? See, that's what I mean. They don't know what they're doing over there. They don't. Man. Yes, they are. They're still talking as we talking. Like Max Calvin. He says that Terence Crawford checks all the boxes for having the advantage over Canelo Alvarez. Well, Max Calvin, I don't know how many boxes you talking about, but there's a lot of boxes Terence Crawford ain't checked when it comes to Canelo Alvarez. And that's experience. That also, it means a lot of fights. That means being at 168 longer than Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford never fought at 168. So what goddamn belts are you talking about? No, what are you talking about? They were killing me. Everybody just want to hear themselves talk now. God damn. Why don't you get a tape recorder and just start talking on a tape recorder? Man, what's up, Reggie Milligan, baby? What's going on? He said, better be nervous about Canelo eating that meat. Yeah, yeah. Because, see, have y'all noticed that Canelo Alvarez never signed up with Snack? He ain't wearing no Snack shirt. He ain't wearing no Snack hat. Now, I don't know if Canelo said, hey, I don't need that shit. Or maybe Canelo said, man, I got some better shit than that. Or he just said he don't need it. No, he got power in both hands. He don't need that shit. He got natural power. So maybe he do. Or maybe he don't. I don't know. All right. Now, let's not get carried away like he never had that in him before now. Okay. Canelo clean, OG. Don't feed into that BS. Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm not saying he dirty now. Now I'm not saying he a dirty fighter now. I'm just saying. I'm just making a joke that he don't need that. He's saying he got some better shit than that, right? No, I'm just joking. But listen, he's not wearing no Snack shirt or nothing like that. And to be honest with you, I can't say I'm not gonna put a jacket on him like that. Yeah, I heard about the pass, but I don't think Terence Crawford will risk that. I mean, not Terence Crawford, Canelo will risk it at this point in time in his career. His career is just about got 1 foot out, 1 foot in, and he's making a lot of money. So I won't put that jacket on him, right now. But he did get popped. Okay, yes, sir. OG, he do not have to. It's in the back of the gym. Now, I will say this. All right. Hey, what's going on, 2 Cent? All right. I'm open the pan up in a minute. But I will say this. Canelo did get popped before. That is true. He did get popped before. And not only him, a lot of people out of that gym did. So, but I can't say Canelo's dirty now. I can't say hey, 2 Cent, what time you come on? I never can catch your show live. I know I go take care of my pants when I get off, but I need to catch your show live. And I appreciate 2 Cent in a $2 holla. Yes, sir. And I appreciate you, 2 Cent. Okay? If y'all haven't subscribed to 2 Cent Boxing, make sure y'all subscribe to her. All right? I love to see women talking boxing. I love to hear women talking boxing. That's why I support the women boxers like Amanda Serrano, Carissa Shields, Gabriella, Sebastian Fadul sister, Daniel Dubois sister, Sweet Caroline. All right, Caroline Dubois. I love all these women fighters. So, and I love the women that know about boxing. I love to hear that. So go keep doing what you're doing. 2 Cent Boxing. All right. I've been hearing a lot about you. All right, keep doing what you're doing. Okay. And what's going on? Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Aaron Muhammad is in the building. What's going on? All right, yes, sir. But anyway, Canelo cleaned his name as well. Oh, well. I mean, Canelo been doing okay. Sunday 5 to 7. Okay, 5 to 7 and Tuesdays 10:30 p.m. Okay, and Friday women only kind of sister. Okay, cool. Okay, I can keep. Okay, I can go back and look at this and see the time. Okay, because Tuesday I'm off on Tuesdays. Okay. All right, I appreciate you. All right, man. The women, man, they doing that thing. Quick, 2 Cent, Jab Queen, all them, they doing the thing. And Dr. Kai Alexandria, she doing her thing too. Okay, so keep doing what y'all doing. Okay, now Ortiz. I was talking to you all about Xander earlier. I like Xander. A good fighter. The power's just not there. But hopefully he'll grow into it a little bit more. But now, him and Ortiz, they going back and forth. They're going back and forth right now. All right. Now, Ortiz is 27 years old, and they call him a prospect. Okay. Well, he's not a prospect. We all know better than that. What's up, Dr. Mark? What's going on, man? All right, I saw you up there. I didn't get a chance to say hello to you. All right, I was in the middle of talking, running my mouth. All right, but anyway, yeah. So in him and Xander, they going into it because, of course, he didn't take the fight. Okay, he should have, but he didn't. All right, but anyway, now, of course, he is saying that Ortiz. Now, this is Xander saying this now. He's saying Ortiz hasn't fought nobody. He believes that Ortiz is just pretty much a hype job, you know, and which he's not, I don't think. I mean, yes, he had problems. He had problems at 147, stomach problems, all right? So he had to go up in weight, right? He had to go up in weight for those simple facts of the stomach problems. So, I mean, I ain't mad at him, you know. I mean, it is what it is. But, yeah, so Ortiz, you know, he's fighting who? Lubin, right? Of course, we know that Charlo knocked out Lubin a long time ago, but Lubin got a little bit older now. He's grown up a little bit, all right? Yeah, so what's going on, 2 cents? She said Xander is fool. He go hold on to that belt until he can sell it to the higher bidder. Yes, yep. That's what I said. You're right. Because, see, Xander, I like him, don't get me wrong, but the power just not there. How he going to keep now? He does a lot of lateral movement. He does a lot of lateral left and right and stop and set up and this and that. But you got to keep somebody off of you. You're going to have to keep something off of you, and he's not strong enough to keep nobody off of him. That I'm sorry, just how it is. That's the same thing I said about Devin. You know, I'm not going to sing out nobody, but so Devin, same way. He just don't have the power because he's moving up. And, you know, and he ain't got no power to be up there to keep them guys off of him. Man, there you go, 2 cents. That's what I said earlier. 54 is like the glamour division 2 years ago, 47. It was just like 47 2 years ago. Now 154 is deep now, especially adding on Jamel. Jamel back. The WO ordered him to fight Barrow. Barrow that won last week. Now imagine Barrow or Jamel. I'm fighting Devin Haney. Come on. Really? Or Xander's out. Xander. I mean, Tellez couldn't even handle Barrow last week. He couldn't even handle him. That guy was walking through all his punches. He was walking through them, and Tellez started doing that holding, you know, and trying to work with the free hand, and you know. So, but no, I'm sorry. You know, y'all heard, y'all heard what Ryan said about Virgil. What Ryan got to say about Virgil? You know, what do you say? To say I ain't heard that. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Ryan just talks so much shit, man. You know, it reminded me of Bill Haney talking shit. You know, man, for real. But anyway, yeah. So now, let me just say this about Lamont Roach. First of all, he's getting on my damn nerves, really. Stop all that. Wah. Look, Tank is fighting an exhibition, okay, with Jake Paul, okay? That's a done deal. Now, Lamont Roach, you can sit there and wait, or you can go somewhere else, okay? Now, I don't know if Tank gonna come back down or what. I don't know. But let me see what 2 Cent saying, because I want to know what Ryan had to say. He said he beats him in sparring and beat him in the amateurs. He said you can see his punches coming because he load up on all his shots. Okay. You know, okay, Ryan. Maybe so. No, I get so tired of guys bringing up the amateurs. No, I get so tired of that shit. I mean, it's called growing up. Okay, you don't fight like you do in the amateurs. The amateurs, you throwing 100-some punches per round, you know, and your scoring system and everything. When you get in the pros, you learn how to take your time and and set up traps and things like that. You know, I mean, stop always, going to the amateurs. Always comparing yourself to the amateurs. Okay, so damn what? You know, and Ryan, you always a lot of talk, and yeah, you had a good fight with Devin, because Devin, he just don't have no power. And he fighting somebody, his size. And he couldn't handle it. Because he was fighting older guys and guys on their way out the door. Yeah, it is what it is. But still, Ryan, I'm sorry, but, Rolly put you on your ass. Rolly, I'll put you on your ass. And matter of fact, speaking of Rolly was talking some good shit. Rolly, listen, I don't know. At first, I thought he was that guy that, legally retarded Rolly, but he ain't legally retarded to me. Now, he seemed like he got a little sense now. Because, like he said, look, Gervonta Davis fighting an exhibition because he want to, and that's what he want to do. He said all fighters should do what they want to do. All fighters have their own choice to do what they want to do. He's right. He's right. He's right. Look, he's a grown-ass man. If he wants to go that route, it's like taking a vacation. He's taking a vacation for a minute, do an exhibition, then he's going to come back to his real job. That's how I look at it. I ain't mad at him. Well, I would like to see him come back and finish what he started. Get that rematch. And shut Roast's mouth up for good. That way he won't have to keep looking at the fight again. Right? Because he watched about 20 times. I'm just saying. I really got that retard strength with a yes, sir. That's what I said. But he got power though. He just don't have fundamental style. Like when Tank went under that jab. See, he got a little bit happy, carried away, and he didn't. He wasn't defensive responsible, and he got hit with something he didn't see coming. So bigger they are, harder they goddamn fall, baby. If you land it right, So hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, but anyway, getting back to this, Lamar wrote his lack of contractual, like I was saying earlier, agreement, which Lamar Roach don't have. So it weakened his position as far as trying to sue Gervonta Davis. Now, he's still adamant about suing him. He don't have a leg to stand on. Now, if they said it verbally, okay, that's fine. But you can't sue him because of that. You can't sue him because of that. What happened to the sport of boxing? What happened? Well, now, besides getting your leg back, aside, getting in the ring and selling the shit, to going into the goddamn courtroom. I mean, where all this suing come from? Huh? Why everybody always saying, I'm taking him to court. I'm going to sue him. Here go Big Baby Miller. You got some nerve. You popped for every goddamn steroid it was about 2 years ago. And then you talking about somebody ruining your name. Huh? How they gonna ruin your name? You ruined your own name, dude. Stop playing with me. Now, yeah. No contract breach. Yes. That's right, money. So now, if y'all had a contract, then okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right. So that means that, okay, you get that step aside money because I heard you got it anyway. So, I mean, what you crying about, dude? Now, I know everybody, yeah. I guess you can say Bill Haney did that. Made it cool to sue people. I guess you can say that. Because that's all everybody talking about suing and shit. Hell, even for now, I got a goddamn cease and desist letter or whatever. Or note, okay? I said a note, and I'm like, but Terrence Crawford always did that. I never forget. He's from Detroit, Michigan. What was his name? Heavyset guy. All right, he got a channel, and he said something about Terrence Crawford, and of course, he had to take it down because Terrence sicked his lawyer on him, and I said, "Damn, he sicked the lawyer on you?" And good sports or good something. I forgot his name. Good something, but he's from Detroit and stuff like that, and yeah, so that what happened. A Wilder start the Sue game in Boston. Oh, Wilder did? Okay. I mean, but these guys, y'all gotta stop that shit. Y'all gotta stop all that suing. I sue y'all. No, y'all can work that shit out. I mean, go in there and take care of it in the ring. Stop all that. I sue this and that. Man, y'all kill me with that shit, man. Good fellas sport. That's it. Goodfellas Sports. That's his name. Thanks, Josh. Goodfellas Sports. Yeah, that was his name. Dan Crawford, man, he sicked the lawyer on the man and made the man take down the videos and all that. Cause come on, let's be honest. People ain't got money like that, Terrence. You got money. And that's what I'm saying. What happened to the real fighters? God damn it, damn that. What happened to the real men? I keep asking everybody, where did the real men go? Where did the real men go? It seemed like everybody picked up and moved out of town or moved out the country. Ain't no more real men standing up no more. It's not. I mean, goddamn, the goddamn Boston, it turned into a goddamn tennis match now. That's what it is. Ain't no combat sport. Man. I mean, really? Oh, I said it first, OG, not John. Oh, did you? Mr. Money. I did, Money. Okay. Hey, thanks, Money. All right. But you remember Goodfellas Sports too, Money. Yeah. Money, you remember him. Yeah. You remember him. Yeah. Man. But anyway, but still in all. But Monroe, I really liked him at first. And and I still kind of like him. But I think he just got carried away. Because Tank, and now I said this the other day, and I don't know, and like I say, y'all tell me if y'all agree with me. All right, and this go for all y'all in the chat if y'all agree with me. I think Tank, he had that fight already lined up before he fought Lamont Roach. Is it possible, people? Is it possible that he looked through Lamont Roach, thinking about Jake Paul and that bag? Could that be why he wasn't himself when he fought Lamont Roach? Is that possible? Or can he be professional enough to separate the two? I always thought about that when I found out. Okay, you said it's possible? Okay, that's cool. I would say it's possible too. Because, see, you can't look through another fighter. You got to take care of what's in front of you. Yes, OG, 100%. Okay. Because, see, he knew when he fought Hector Garcia that he going to fight Ryan, right? But, see, he knew that he can beat Ryan, He knew he can beat Ryan, So, yeah. So, yeah, that you're right. I think that's so, too. He knew what he was going to do to Ryan. He knew Ryan that he couldn't, Ryan couldn't handle him. He looked at Roach as small potatoes. There you go. He looked at Roach as a 130-pounder that he used to spar with and he used to get the best of. Well, Lamont Roach got better. Lamont Roach, he overlooked Lamont Roach. Because Tank was throwing them things now. He was throwing them things to a certain round. And then Lamont Roach started counterpunching. He started rolling with them shots. Bam. He started rolling with them shots. Bam. So I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. So I'm thinking, okay, this is what he did. He looked through Lamont Roach like he just was a cherry pick. Cherry pick gone wrong. A cherry pick gone wrong. You see? And Lamont's like, damn, almost had him. He took a knee, almost had him. And he said, and I quote, that Tank said, man, you're going to lose. You're going to lose, dude. But see, Tank was thinking about that money in that bag. And Jake Paul was there that night. He was in that dressing room that night. And come on. I mean, it's very, very possible. And I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying I was thinking about it. That's all. Yeah, I like Tank. I ain't no fanboy. I'm gonna call out some rights. I'm gonna call out some goddamn wrongs. I'm gonna keep it down the middle. But see, as a fighter, you cannot be looking past nobody. You can't look past nobody. You don't know what that fighting gonna bring to the table. I don't care. He's a C-level fighter. Wild as hell. But no wild puncher will land on your ass. Man, for real. So I don't look past nobody. So, but anyway, now, let's move on. All right. I'll drop the link in a minute. Okay. Just like he looked at Frank Martin. Yes, he looked at Frank Martin and saw that Frank Martin wasn't about that. Like I was telling y'all, like he was like, no, made him jump. He like, I told you that nigga wasn't like that, y'all. So I mean, and I think Frank got intimidated. I'm just saying, he got intimidated. He was boxing well for a minute. Then Tank started applying that pressure, baby. He started applying that pressure. Then when that pressure cooker come, baby, wham, there you go. There you go. And he got so confused going this way, that way. He got stuck on the rope. Then, man, Tank is a left-hander. He's a southpaw, so he cracked with that and bam, 9-9, I reign. And that was the end of that fight. So, anyway, Bowl of Chuck, baby. Man, sir, he won his appeal. That's right. He won his appeal. All right. And that means that he replaced Ron Ennis as number one. Number one in the WBC, baby. All right. So, man, shout out to Bowl of Chuck. Bowl of Chuck is a good fighter. All right. He's at 154 too. Like Two Cents say, man, it's too competitive. Too competitive there, baby. All right. Only strong will survive at 154. Only the strong will survive at 154. No doubt about it. All right. Now, real fast. Dylan White. All right. Now, Dylan White. Now, dude, listen. And no one I'm gonna drop the link in a minute. All right. Listen, Dylan White, please, dude, don't come back. Now he's talking about making another comeback. What's up, BVO Sports TV? What's going on, man? All right. Now, please, Dylan White, stay where your ass is. Okay? You've been through a lot of fights. All right? You've been slung around, you've been beat down. I mean, please, don't come back, dude. I'm serious. I'm asking you, please don't come back. All right? Because now it's all about the money grab for you. I know that now. Okay? We all know that. Okay? It's just about the money. Because, how many knockouts you got to, how many times you got to get knocked out, dude? I mean, really? Yeah. Yes, that's what he should be, assistant trainer. I mean, that's like Shishora. I mean, these guys, man, come on. Y'all need to be over there with Nigel Benn and the rest of them guys over there. Sometimes, it's over with. Sometimes you got to say uncle. God damn it. Now, one more thing. Okay? Hey, let me drop this link here. Okay? If anybody thinks I went over, if y'all want to expound on it, you definitely can. Okay? All right. Let me go. Okay. God damn it. I forgot how to do this shit. Okay. Man. The old guys, boy, I swear. Yes, sir. Okay, there you go. Okay. Look at the link right there. Okay. And if anybody that thing they want to comment on, go right ahead. Or do UK commentating on analysis. Or do UK commentating on analysis. Oh yeah, he can do that. Because UK use a lot of their ex-fighters over there to commentate. Something like over here. Except for Tim Bradley. He ain't got a job, Tim. All right? He got a YouTube channel now. But they hired Andre Ward. He's over at the zone now. And I wonder if Top Rank, they're going to go ahead and go with Amazon Prime. Because Top Rank, I told you all, they went Amazon Prime over in Japan. That's what he watched Monster anyway on Prime over there. But we'll see. Because Top Rank, they got to find a platform real soon. They might already have one. I don't know. But we are talking about a lot of Top Rank fighters that are going to be fighting this year. I'm talking this year before January. So let's see. Let's see. Would it be just using the zone platform for a minute? Or what? Maybe they might have maybe a 1-year deal or some 6-month deal or something like that. I don't know if it's a 6-month deal or not. But we'll see. So now, Now, this is I mentioned this before I started the show about Tank Davis. Now, of course, we know he's not growing anymore. He's a grown ass man. I told y'all he just won't grow in height. No, but he can grow this way. Okay, and that's what he's going to look like if he fights at 140 or 140 or 150. Now, which he's supposed to be coming in at 145 or 150 when he fight the exhibition. Now, I'm gonna tell you, Tank is gonna be slow. You know, he don't like fighting at 140, but he is not growing taller. He's growing out, and I'm not trying to, you know, throw a shot at short people, but short people, they look bigger than what they are because they're short. They look fat as hell, but they're really not that fat, but they look like they fat. Same vice versa. I have known a lot of short guys lift weights, man, in a week or two, they got muscle pounding out because they're short and stature, no muscles be, I'm not being funny, I'm serious, and little people the same way. So I'm just saying, I'm just saying. The big stepper of money, B Brown. What's going on, man? What's up, money?
What's going on, OG? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling?
I can't complain at the moment. You know what I mean? Can't complain at all.
Okay. Yes, sir. What's on your mind today, money?
Man, great show, first of all. Just go touch on a few things. You know what I'm saying? First, we go touch on the Tank situation where a lot of these dudes mad at Tank for getting his money, right?
Right.
So, if Tank and Lamont had a contract signed, still to deliver, and he'd have jumped out and ran over to Jake Paul, it'd be a different story. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a different story because so many people was pushing the narrative of a rematch, right? Not knowing what Tank really was going to do. That's why a lot of people mad, because Tank fucked up a lot of people's narrative, because people think they really know what's going on with Tank when they really don't. So when a lot of people out there screaming, oh, Tank and Lamont Roach go fight next, or Tank go fight this guy next, you don't know his next move. That's why it's safe to wait to see what these fighters are going to do. But if Tank put this in the plan, if we knew that it was a possibility that he can fight Jake Paul, whether it would have been now or after, just the thought of this was even a possibility, you know what I'm saying? People shouldn't be mad that it took place, because we've been knowing that it was a possibility. Now, if it was never spoke of, or if him and Jake Paul weren't hanging around or saying this and that about each other, then I probably understand people's frustration. But we knew that this was a possibility, you know what I mean? That's why even when Big Dog Willie was running around screaming that, Tank and Jake Paul go fight, I had to agree with him, because I knew that Tank was going to call out Jake Paul after the Lamont Roach fight. I knew it. I knew when he said, when he told them, I'm going to call somebody out, but y'all just have to wait and see. I knew it was Jake Paul. And other cats was talking about it was going to be this fighter, that fighter, this fighter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it look like they know what it was. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this was a possibility. And a lot of people get mad saying, well, he should have waited to the end of his career, or he should have waited. No, he shouldn't wait to the end of his career, because the opportunity won't be there. We don't know how long this run with Jake Paul go last. You know what I'm saying? We know it's going to end sometime. So we're talking about the end of his career. At the end of his career, we don't know where the fuck Jake Paul will be at. You know what I'm saying? So when people point out, oh, he could have fought Shakur Stevenson and made a big bag. He could have fought Lamont Roach and made a big bag. He could have fought Devin and T.O. to make big bags. Well, which bag is the easiest when we look at Jake Paul and we look at those four guys? Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And not just that, OG. We talking about $75 to $100 million straight to the bank account. Not no wait month to month for a stipend, or wait for this to land, or no. This is money straight. Yeah, this straight to the bank account. Straight to the bank account after the fight. Big boy check. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody in their right mind that's coming from the motherfucking urban communities, the ghetto, right? What that white mother said, back to the ghetto you go, right? It's never like people like, well, he made this money, or man, there's never enough money when you got a family, bro. Yeah, never enough money when you got a family. That's like you, OG. If you, like I made this analysis on my channel. If you was cutting grass, right, and you was fit to go cut a lady, just say you coming to cut my grass, I pay you $50 a week for you to cut my grass. But in the mix of you cutting my grass, you driving and you send the lady out there, she need her grass cut. She said, hey, I can pay you $500 if you can cut my grass real fast. And she gonna say, you go wait $500 right now? Okay, let me knock this shit out the way real fast, and I'll go see Money Brown ass when I'm done with you. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a bag like that, and it's an easy bag right there that you know, like, man, whether I win, whether I lose, it don't affect my fucking my record. It don't do none of that. It's an exhibition. Man, I'm gonna go grab this motherfucking money as quick as I can. And Floyd ain't got no right to discredit or say anything because he's the reason why it's happening. I don't give a damn if you fight Conor McGregor at the end of your career. Look at the money you made with Conor McGregor at the end of your career. You made it okay for these motherfucking MMA fighters and YouTube fighters to come into the fight game and these content creators to come do what they're doing in the sport of boxing. You and Conor McGregor did that. So don't get pissed off, even though it's been exhibition bouts back in the days. But the one you and Conor McGregor had supersede whatever other exhibition bout happened. And now Tank look like he fitting to supersede. You know what I'm saying? He can be right there with you on that level. So at the end of the day, man, Gervonta Davis would be a fool. I mean, a fool to not take that opportunity and make that money, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Especially right there in front of your goddamn face. So they can say what they want to say. And the ones who act like they was Tank fans and they was rocking with him so heavy and doing this and doing that, and now y'all want to throw stones at him with the haters that's throwing stones at him. Keep y'all ass on the hater side then. Remember that shit. And if you're a real Gervonta Tank Davis fan, y'all don't let these dudes play with y'all mental, bro. If they switching up, if they jumping ship, right? Because once you on, like you say, OG, once you're on a ship or once you're on the rocket, baby, you own this motherfucker. So if the ship fit a sink, we going down with the ship, baby. We going down with the Titanic. If that motherfucker sailing smooth, you want to hang on the front of that motherfucker with your arms out, feeling the wind. You know what I'm saying? You want to praise him and you know what I'm saying? Take all the credibility. Not that, you know, because like you say, OG, he ain't done nothing wrong getting his money. But now that you got everybody trying to go against him and a Tank is ruining boxing or Tank is this, that, and the third, you want to switch sides and shit and throw stones at him. Like, that's some fake ass shit to me. That's some fake ass shit. So I'm not going to blame the young man for getting paid because once this boxing game is over, it's over, bro. So you need to get as much money as you can, right? Because the honest guy, truth OG, once you hit a certain level in this boxing game, it become a business then.
There you go.
It really do become a business. Like, so then you start moving and you start treating it like a business, just like the promoters treat it like a business. A lot of people, well, you know, the fighters should give us this. I understand people want their pound of flesh, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, these are the fighters, like, this is their career, bro. This is what they do. Y'all looking at their profession. You know what I'm saying? So it's this shit ain't easy at all. So once you get to a certain level, you have to milk it for as much as you can milk it for, especially for the caliber of money that's getting put out there now today. The old school fighters wish they could be in the position of today. I promise you, OG, some of them old school fighters, bro, if they can trade 3 of their legendary fight for $200 million, they'll trade that shit in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
You feel me? The punishment they took in, the beating they took in, and the way they feel right now today for the money that they probably got for that fight.
Oh yeah,
man, I promise you, bro, they'll trade that shit in a heartbeat to go fight somebody to make $50 to $75 million and one wop going straight to your bank account. You know what I'm saying? So people can say what they want to say. Money talks and bullshit walks 1,000 miles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're damn right. Because see, Money Man, a lot of guys, they wanted the Tank to fight Lamont Road. Everybody waiting on an announcement. Then, first of all, everybody waiting after the court date. Everybody just had their mind programmed that he was going to rematch Rose right now, right away, next, you know. But then when this came up, Jake Paul, everybody was like, what? Oh, this on bullshit, you know. But it wasn't. See, you got to understand, you know, the fighter side, you know, of course, you got to understand, but you got to understand the business side, too, in the sport of boxing. And it's no, like Josh said, it's no retirement plan. It's no pension plan. You don't have to wait till you're 62. Boxing is just about over with for you at 40. You know, only the special like Foreman or somebody can go that long, a heavyweight. No, but you ain't gonna get that type of money either. Because like you said, you gotta strike when the iron's hot, baby. And it was hot. It's burning up right now. And he had to take it. You know, he had to take it, but don't worry. You know, he can go back. he go back to his regular job once he get through on his vacation, and that call it a vacation, an exhibition. But you're gonna be, $100 million rich or whatever, 150, whatever you get, So I ain't mad at it. A lot of people shouldn't be mad at it. They should be thankful for it. So, but anyway, my man Isaiah, what's going on, Isaiah?
Yo, what's going on? Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you very well.
I was actually thinking because I heard you a couple days back when you were talking about Tank, how you said how Tank likes to sign fights ahead of time, in which we've seen in the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if Tank, like people have been saying, already had this Jake Paul signed for this next fight, because he thought, like you said, he thought he was gonna beat Roach. He overlooked him, and I do believe that Tank tried to get that fight with Roach. But remember when Canelo negotiations fell through with Canelo because he went to go fight Bud?
Uh-huh.
What I don't know if you remember what Jake Paul was doing. He was saying, "Yo, I'm gonna sue him, this, that, and the third for breaking the contract."
Right.
So
Yeah.
what goes to say that behind the scenes, Tank already had Jake Paul, and Tank probably reached out to Jake Paul like, "Yo, let me run it back with Roach," and Jake could have said, "Nah, let's just make this money," and it's like you said, it's a once in a lifetime thing. It's an exhibition. We're gonna make this money, and then you can go and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, because 9 times out of 10, the typical Tank hater will always say, "Oh, Tank is ducking the smoke." But in reality, can we be honest and say, if you had that opportunity to make $100 million, I'd man fuck Roach.
Right.
I'm only getting 20 million with Roach.
Right.
Exactly.
That
But
shit is money I make on the usual fighting these dudes.
right.
And I mean, yes, the fight could have done bigger, like a Roach 2. I'm not gonna lie to you. I could see it hitting 900 pay-per-views. I could definitely see it that much, just because people want to see Tank lose. And I don't know, it's just a lot of crazy antics. But also too, OG, I just want to say one more thing before I hop off. I just
Sure.
want to chime in on the Jake Paul Tank, but that's just my thoughts, because sometimes I be thinking, I'm like, damn, what
Mm-hmm.
if? You know what I'm saying? These are
Right.
just things that we won't ever know.
Mm-hmm.
But to other people, they get all emotional because they act like they behind the scenes with Tank and Jake and these fighters. But for my second thing I wanted to say, I was rewatching some of Shakur fight, his last 3 fights that he had at 135,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody says Shakur is such great talent, but I don't know if it's just me, but from what I see, I kind of feel like Shakur doesn't really challenge himself. Like, all the fights that he's fought, they have been really close, and I don't know if it's a proper matchmaking, because I mean, he did come from Top Rank, and Top Rank, that
Mm-hmm.
matchmaking is immaculate, and they set you up with them dudes to get them out of there and make you look good.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we got Shakur with Eddie, his fights haven't really looked appealing, and the one with Zepeda, I don't think Zepeda's skill set was even all that. And Shakur went toe to toe with him, and Shakur got hurt with a jab, and Shakur still won. So I don't think Shakur is really that guy. So I can't really put him up there and a top list at 135. And I know people are gonna get upset by that, but if we all go look at his last 3 fights and watch him twice, 3 times, do whatever you got to do, you know what I'm saying, to comprehend. He didn't look appealing, and he does not look like the star that people say he is. So I don't know, but that's just that's all I wanted to say. OG, appreciate you. I'm gonna be listening.
Okay, I appreciate you, bro. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you that yes, Tank, he had that fight signed and deal before he fought Lamont Roach, because he said that I don't think it will be next, because who I'm fighting, might be in this room or something, he was saying. And so yeah, it's safe to say that he did have that taken care of
Yeah,
before.
let me touch on it too, OG. I know
Uh-huh.
BBO. Of course, Tank, like Jake Paul wouldn't have been at the fight if that wasn't the next thing he wanted to do.
Yeah.
That's who he wanted to call out. That's who he was gonna get his money with. He knew the play that he was gonna do next, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He said it at the press conference. At the post conference, he told niggas, bro.
Yeah.
The fight might not be next with Lamont Roach, because I got something else I want to do, and I'll tell y'all about it. You know what I'm saying? Real soon. You feel me?
Mhm.
But the court shit came up, and you know he had to get that out the way. And like I said, it's only 3 fighters that Jake Paul was looking at to make big money with him in his exhibition shit. And I said Anthony Joshua, Canelo Alvarez, and Gervonta Tank Davis. Those are the 3 cats that he's looking at to say we can go in here and make this caliber of money. You know what I'm saying? That's why every other fighter begging Jake, hey Jake, let me get that fight, Jake. Hey Jake. Hey Jake, you know what I'm saying? But he know the 3 cats, the 3 big names in boxing. Yeah. And I still say Anthony Joshua because the UK stick behind his ass heavy. So those 3 names was those 3 big names, you know what I mean? And Tank doing exactly what Tank's supposed to be doing at this moment. Get that goddamn bag, and you can still come back. Like I said, it ain't about what Tank and Jake Paul. It's about after Jake Paul, what it's gonna be with Tank. So all these cats that's looking at the situation with him. And like I say, all the fake ass fans that's trying to discredit him or talking about what he's doing ain't this, and they going along with the haters talking about it's a duck, he's ducking Lamont Roach and all this. Now, man, he ain't ducking no goddamn Lamont Roach. He ain't ducking no goddamn body, bro. Right. When you somebody like Tank with the skill set that he got, that he can do how he can do what he do. Now, okay, I can understand if y'all a little frustrated, y'all want to fight certain fighters, but don't ever say that man is ducking or afraid of no goddamn body, bro. And then you got word ass niggas out calling that man female names. Like, what goes on through these cats' heads to be looking at a man calling him a female name? You word ass Negroes out there, right? Nigga just word, bro. So I'm sticking by Tank 120%. If any nigga want to debate me on this topic, they can come to Money Brown TV because I ain't going to none of you clowns channels, right? You can pull up the Money Brown TV. Or even the ones that's talking about they the best debaters out here. Y'all ain't the best shit out here. Come on over and watch me show you niggas real confrontation and watch you niggas nut up, right? And get to crying like little females and watch I make the perfect points for Gervonta Tank Davis because the man ain't never lied. The man is doing everything that he said he was going to do. Now we'll see what happened after that with these word ass Negroes.
Yeah, sure. BBO, what's going on, man?
What's going on, KQ? How you feeling, man?
Yeah, I'm feeling fine, brother. You doing good?
I'm doing good. You know, I got to watch out Chicago boys, man. I got to check my wallet.
You better check. I'll get that.
but I'll say this, man. Shout out to Monty. I'll say this, man. No matter how it goes, I'll do it while he going to do what he going to do. And I'll just say this. The thing that gets you as a fan, and I'm learning this from doing this content creator is, you got to remember, man, everybody's not Muhammad Ali. Everybody's not Roy Jones. And some guys got different goals when it comes to this because there was no reason in hell for some of the fights that Roy took. Like, what the hell you doing fight James, Tony, and Bernard? I mean, it is what it is. But I will say this, though. Cleveland wins again. Jake Paul, which is crazy to say this, I got to give him his credit. All the money that you see him making in boxing, he spends that money in Cleveland. So I'm glad to see it. I mean, is that the fight I wanted for him? No. But I mean, this ain't the first time, ain't gonna be the last time I don't get a fight I want, and it is what it is. But I gotta say this. I'm not a big Shakur Sanchez fan, but whoever said that he's not good, that motherfucker's good. He's a prick, but Shakur's ass is good.
Talk to him, BBO.
To say Shakur ain't good, that's laughable. Shakur is good as hell. He might be a little bit of a jerk, but Shakur can fight, bro. I don't care what nobody say, he can fight because Willie Zepeda was on number 1 everywhere. He was number 1 everywhere. He went in there, and then on top of that, he performed, but then the baby gave us the greatest line ever. He almost knocked you out. So shout out to Shakur for doing that because he was even thinking having the baby on there, man. That's what I like to see. Give us a show, man. Give us a show. And he just like his mentor, Andre Ward. Everybody hated Andre Ward. Go ahead.
Nah, my man say his last 3 fights. I'm like, wait a minute, his last 3 fights, right? He told y'all the let's just say when he told old boy, get your running shoes. And everybody called, oh, no, man, he ain't this. Shakur went in there and that boy was going backwards the whole fight. He was chasing his ass down. Now he didn't let his hands go as much as he should have, but he chased him down, right? Then the fight after that, right? They want to say, oh, it's the electrician guy. He stopped his ass in the 9th round. You know what I'm saying? Stopped him. Just because he lasted 9, he could have knocked him out in the first. I would have complained. And then the Williams Zepeda fight, who everybody was saying, oh, Williams Zepeda go have too many punches for Shakur. Shakur go run. He go do this. He stood right there with that boy in the pocket, countering the shit out of his ass. That fight wasn't close to me, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can say, oh, well, it was a close fight, this, that, and third. And I'm going to go rewatch it again because I only watched it the first time. And I still got to see the punch what people saying he got hurt with. I thought it was a kind of a little slip, a little off balance shot because I didn't see no wobble, shake it type shit after the punch. So I'm going to go back and watch it. If it was a good punch,
I think they talking about when he was against the ropes.
When he was up on the ropes. Yeah, and they caught him and shit. Even
He
the way he went
to-
back into the ropes. Yeah, but even after that punch, like he didn't, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go back and watch and see that little punch. But yeah, my man's respect. I think his name was Isaiah, but I damn sure didn't see what you were saying, bro.
Yeah.
Shakur is the real deal, homie, and it's gonna take a real deal cat to beat him, like Tank.
Yeah,
That's gonna be the fight. That's gonna be the fight that lets you know how good Tank is.
Yeah,
That's gonna be the fight that lets you know how good Tank is because, I mean, people don't realize this. You gotta have opposition to get the best you. You gotta have that. You gotta have that. And I think, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Tank ain't gonna wait against no Shakur because he know he can't. And I noticed when I seen him fight Barrios, Barrios was in there giving Tank all he could, and that's all we want. We want to see Tank in overmatched fights like we did with Floyd. We want to see him in there with them tough ass fights. That's all it is. I don't think people got it misguided, man. You can't hate the man. You just want to see him in an overmatched fight. That's all it is.
Oh yeah,
Like, you know, we all know Floyd had no reason going to Atlantic City, man. What was he doing? He was too little, but he still went, gave us our money's worth, and beat Arturo Gotti right there. That's what you want. You want to see him take them overmatched fights.
I mean, the best fight, you know, it bring out the best of them when you fight a good fighter. That's all. You know, you dig deep and bite down hard. Man, you see the best Tank when you fighting the best fighter. That's all I'm saying. That's when any fighter, you know, if they good, if you that good, and you find another fighter that good, let's say the champion number one behind him, mandatory. They both are good. Then okay, make it happen. And then the champion, you know, he just got to bite down hard because he fighting there. He with a different type of guy. He in there with a different type of fighter. So that's when you see them at their best. That's when they shine the brightest. That's what I say. You know. Yeah.
I agree.
What's up, Isaiah? $2 Holly. He said Pally shouldn't have lasted 9 with the elite. Fighter. You're talking about
Let me touch on that, OG.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. Just because you last 9 rounds, just because you last 9 rounds, that don't mean nothing, bro. People see a lot of fights where they think you go get cats up out of it. And that we got some of the biggest names that went in there with cats that they saying that that's not supposed to last. So Pally is a fighter, bro. He is a fighter. If he was durable enough to make it 9, kudos to him. But I'll tell you like this, Shakur could have knocked them out in the first round, and they still wouldn't have gave no just due. They would have, oh man, this dude fought. He was a nobody. He was supposed to do that. This, that, and third. So just because he lasted 9 rounds, he didn't oppose no threat to Shakur. He didn't go out there and make it a rough and tough. It's like, oh man, Shakur got lucky in the 9th round. The man was durable to take punches. We never say Shakur Stevenson was the biggest puncher out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna claim that he's a knockout artist, but he stopped Pally in the 9th round. Period, my boy. He stopped him. That was a good look for Shakur Stevenson. He went out there, he whooped his ass, then he stopped him in the 9th round. Pally was only in the ring because of what them boys do. They pulled that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Him and his daddy talking about he was poisoned, sick, kidnapped, sex trafficking, and all type of other weird shit. So you know what I'm saying? So he did what he was supposed to do, bro. You know what I mean? So you can't take that away from him, bro. You got to really pay attention to Shakur Stevenson. And that boy is really one of them ones, bro. But to each his own. That's how you look at it. Like Vivio said, it's gonna take for somebody who you think is the baddest motherfucker to get in there with him for you to see how good he is. And I got Tank beat Shakur. You know what I'm saying? But I know Shakur gonna get Tank a good scrap. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to see it. And a good thing about it, after this exhibition, we still say he's coming back, so he's not retiring. You know, so that's a good thing. So
it's just like when they said Tank didn't want to fight Devin Haney. Man, we know if you watch boxing, he will beat the dog shit out of Devin Haney. If you just watch boxing, and I'm not the biggest Tank fan, you just got to call boxing straight up. Straight up is if Ryan can do that, we can think a dude who can set traps and a dude who can move around. And we seen those feet versus Pitbull Cruz, which I didn't even know Tank could move like that. So you telling me feet like that, who can match Devin in speed, won't knock him out? Stop.
Right.
It's that simple, man. And I think that's just a product of we got too much pickle glazing, man. You got to get off these guys' pickle, man. No matter what you do, you're not getting a date. I have to tell guys that all the time. You're not gonna get a date, man. No matter what you do.
Yeah.
Right, man.
You gotta call it down the middle, man. Shit. Yeah.
Let me ask you this real quick, KQ. I know you seen the future man, Emiliano Vargas. Have you seen him?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes, more definitely. Oh yeah, man. He's the only one. He's better than all his brothers. So yeah.
They stink. His brothers are garbage. They're garbage.
Yeah. He's coming. Vargas coming. Emilio Vargas. He's coming, man.
The truth.
He named the wrong one Junior, didn't he? He named the wrong one Junior.
Yeah,
no, he was first. Vargas Jr. was first, but he damn sure.
No, I said Emiliano should have been Junior because the way he fight. He fight like his dad.
That boy's a monster, bro. I'm talking about a fucking monster, bro. I love Emiliano Vargas, bro.
Yeah, man. He's young. Yeah. Man, he's strong. Man, yeah. He fight like his father used to fight, man. So, man, watch out for him. Stay with
Medulla Mason. He'll be fine. If I had anything, and I like Mexican fighters, you stay away from that tough black dude till you gotta fight him. That's what I would do.
That's the fight, BBO. I think them two. I think them two gonna be. I think them two gonna be the top shotters that they gonna be saying that's gonna be the big fight in the future. Emiliano versus Abdullah. That's gonna be one of the ones. But I want to touch on this, OG, because I know your time running short. The people that say no Jaron Boots Ennis for doing what's best for his career.
Oh yeah,
y'all some weird psychos, bro. Y'all really are some weird psychos. On the strength of listen, it don't matter if, like you said, it don't matter if Boots asked to come in the camp to spar. It don't matter if they call Boots in for a spar. It don't matter how the sparring session happened or took place. Jaron Boots Ennis is going to test his mettle against Canelo Alvarez while he got a fight coming up. And not just the fight coming up, OG. He must be, going out to Virgil Ortiz after this tune-up fight. You know what I'm saying? He said, let him get a tune-up, then he'll see Virgil. You know what I'm saying? We go see if that take place. So with the sparring with Canelo Alvarez, right, that can be getting him shaped up for Virgil Ortiz. Y'all see Mexican motherfuckers out there screaming, oh, man, he want to fight Virgil next, so why is Canelo helping him out? Or Canelo's a sellout. So it's just weird shit that people be saying, bro.
I know. That's crazy. You don't old Chance call shit, Nothing. And like I say, he might say, hey, it's an honor to share a ring with Canelo.
Exactly.
All these fights he had, and face of boxing and this and that. I saw him talking to him over there in private. Hey, how you do this? Probably how you do that? Business side. I mean, what's that side? So, they weird, man. Niggas are weird. What's up, Aaron Muhammad? Yes, sir. The world of boxing is forcing the fans and the YouTube channels to come correct or stay silent. There is new reality in boxing, like it or not. Of course, most definitely. Cause I'm gonna keep it real, So I know money gonna keep it real, So yeah. I mean, all these channels, clickbaiting and things like that. Just call it down the middle, man. And like I say, listen, right or wrong, still, ride with your guy, but everybody not perfect. Everybody's not perfect, but still, keep it boxing and just tell it like you see it, or your opinion. That's how I look at it, So appreciate you, Aaron Muhammad. And that chat out. All right. Yes, sir. Go ahead, Monty. Sir. All right.
But so when we're looking at the situation, OG, man, Jaron Boots Ennis can do what he want to do in a sport that's every man for themselves. And like I tell people, we never seen Terrence Crawford get Boots no praises. We never seen Terrence Crawford go to a Jaron Boots Ennis and cheer for him. We never see him throwing no alley hoop, give him no motherfucking no free promo on his channel, saying I go for Boots in this fight or this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? People talk, they had a cordial respect for each other. I mean, every man got a cordial respect for each other, but at the end of the day, I'm doing what's best for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going over here to better me and my career, bro. I can't worry about what you got going on. You feel me? And I don't think it's Terrence Crawford so much, with Burning the Boxer coming out saying the shit that he's saying. Negro, you dog Boots out, up, down, all around, left and right. So now all of a sudden, you and your feelings trying to call somebody off code in the sellout.
Yeah,
off code in the sellout for what?
Yeah, come and sell,
Yeah, for what? Like, nigga, who are y'all to tell me that I'm off code? Nigga, who are y'all to play a black card to tell me that I ain't black or what I'm supposed to do to be black. Like, yeah, these dudes be having their nerves, man. And then these YouTube trying to get the running with that shit.
I get that though, but Mike, let me ask you this. I get what you're saying about the whole, that to me that's laughable about him being a coon and all that stuff. I'm gonna ask you this. You telling me a dude that good at that age, you telling me the best he can do after being unified lineal champion is to give me the guy from Max Cheese Steaks who worked in the kitchen? Should be a better fight than that. I think it should be a better fight than that. I gotta be real.
You about the dude boosted the fight?
Yeah,
the dude that boosted is about to fight. Yeah, he worked at Max Cheese Steaks in the back, sweeping up.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the sparring with Canelo. Now the who he's fit to fight, right? Is he said, and you got to listen to what he's saying. Like I only take these dudes for their words. He want to tune up, right? And then I'm coming for Virgil Ortiz. So like people looking at Boots, okay, he was unified at 47. I don't get mad at no man that say I'm going to another division with these not 8-ounce gloves, these are 10-ounce gloves. So I'm going up to another division. I want to go up there and get my feet wet at that division, get acclimated a little bit, and then we can go straight into the big boys. So he said, give me a tune-up, and then Virgil Ortiz, I'm coming for you. Boots is still young. So if he had to do that to like move like that on his chessboard, I'm not going to tell nobody how to move on the chessboard. But now you're saying you want Virgil after that? Let's see if that take place. You know what I'm saying? So I can't get mad at him for getting him a tune-up. Benny say he want to, see what's next after that. So, those are his words. So all he's doing is sticking to his words.
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying, but for a traditional boxing fan, they was calling the nigga Roy Jones. Roy Jones was known to give his phone number out on interviews because he wanted. And all I'm saying, if you look at what he did with Cameron Duncan, and you see what Bozy has done, and I tell why it's saying this all the time. They brought him along slow, and they might have messed him up because you got to get in there with somebody who can kick your ass to see what you got. That's what you got to do. The moment we knew Floyd was good was when you went in there with Castillo, and Castillo started trying to kick his ass. Then he came back, made it look easy. He was going through all that stuff before the McDonough fight. Came back, made it look easy. But you got to have somebody to challenge you if you want to be great.
Right.
And that's just me being a traditional boxing fan. No hate. The greats, they don't give a fuck what they got to do. They go on in there to give you a tough-ass fight. And that's what Boots got to do. His best win is a fat Sergey Lipinets at this point. And he's 28. You can say that's young, but you both know that's old. That's old in boxing.
But BBO, that's not his fault. Remember, he was trying to get the fights with the big guys. They wouldn't give it to him at 47. So you only fight who's there for the title. So at 47, you don't want to say, well, you know what? Earl Spencer lost the bud. He got the game. At the 54, he didn't want to give me a shot at the title. He became he went the 5-4. So when those two leave, right, who is can only fight who there, the next best things up. So if we're looking at the division and we're saying what's the next best thing, he fought the next best things at 147, but he was trying to get the big fights with the cats, and they wouldn't give it to him. So now that he did what he did, and remember, Virgil Ortiz was supposed to be a fight at 47, but he went through his health crisis, and he went to 54. He couldn't even become champion at 47. He couldn't even maintain the weight down there.
He never should have been there. You know that.
Yeah,
he should have never been there.
So with Boots, you still got to make your name and become a world champ to get known. So all he can do is, I made it up in the sanctioning bodies where I'm at. I made it to become, the fucking the mandatories to these titles. I got to take these opportunities to put my name out there to become world champion and show people that I am who I am. Like I only fight who I'm fighting. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, now he's still chasing the best, going up to 54 now, saying, let me get a break-in fight. And now I'm on these Negroes' ass. And then we got to look at another. You said they call him Roy Jones. He ain't Roy Jones, bro. That's why I say let these fighters be them. The fighters that are old, that's them, bro. You know what I'm saying? These are a new generation. I'm Jerron Boots Ennis, bro. I got to move and I got to do what I feel like what's best for me and my career. Of course, people not going to like everything you do, but after this fight, if you get a Virgil Ortiz fight, people going to forget about that tune-up shit. It's going to be like, all right, Boots, now let's get it on, go out there and do your shit with Virgil Ortiz, and let's go bring the best out of him. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to touch on this, and then we can move to whatever next. I know what you figured out.
Yeah. I got to.
Don't call that man no sellout. Don't throw names at that man. Try to throw salt at that man, because that man team and his camp been in cahoots with Canelo. They've been, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth with one another. Canelo spoiled Boots' brother back in the days, so they've been had some type of connection and a relationship more than Boots had with Terrence Boy Crawford. That man don't owe Terrence Crawford no loyalty. He don't owe Terrence Crawford nothing at all. Just like Terrence Crawford don't owe him shit. So for that man to do what he doing, to go out there to get some good ass experience with somebody like a Canelo Alvarez, to test this metal, to see his skill set, so he can say, you know what, I am who I am. You feel me? That's all I'm saying, bro. But it's a lot of weird shit that go on out here, man.
Hey, go ahead, Money. Close it out.
No doubt, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through, rocking out with the OG, man. As usual, he one of the realest, one of the trillest. The haters gonna hate, but hey, they can't stop him, man. Like I say, the hardest working man on fucking YouTube. You ain't gonna miss a day. If he tell you he go beat her, he go beat her. If not, he let you know that he won't, man. So y'all continue to show love to the OG. Y'all come subscribe to me, man, at Money Brown TV. I'm back in full effect, and I'm back with vengeance, OG. I'm back with vengeance. I'm coming to slice throats and stomp on heads, man. I'm coming to take these crowns that these niggas talking about they wearing, and whatever situation or position that they standing on. So if you say you was riding with a fighter and you switching up, I'm on your ass. If you hating on one of my favorite fighters, I'm on your ass. If you just a hater in general and you fucking with me and KQ, I'm on your ass. So yeah. So we on all that now. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you, OG, man. Every time I can come through and slide and rock out with you, I'm gonna do it, bro. It's all
man, I appreciate you, man. All right. Okay, take care, bro. All right.
Shout out to the beautiful Queen Arena. We get married next year, y'all. December the 31st. We just set the date for December the 31st. You know what I mean? I bought her a $7 million ring. We got a $14 million mention. And life is great. You know what I mean? Life is great.
I heard that, man. All right. Peace, man. All right. Hey, BBO, don't forget to subscribe to BBO Boxing. All right, he hopped off before I got a chance to let him say his last words. But shout out to BBO for coming up. I appreciate you, brother. All right, good stuff. All right, I want to thank everybody for coming out today. But don't forget, quick, she will be live tonight. All right, at 9:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. Man, if you want to just lay back and forget about a little boxing talk, right, go over there and subscribe to her and check her out tonight. Okay? All right. And with that, man, I appreciate everybody that came out today. I thank you, Aaron Muhammad. All right. I appreciate you, brother. All right. In the super chat. Okay. I appreciate you showing love, man. I really do. All right. Dr. Mark, appreciate you. All right now. Good to see you. All right, man. But everybody have a good day. All right. Everybody have a good day and a blessed day. And I will see you all tomorrow. And don't forget, Monday is a holiday. Okay. So, but with that, man, keep your head, baby, on the swivel. All right. Don't forget. Okay. What's up, Lee Jackson, man? Appreciate you coming in. All right. So with that, that's all I got. KQ, I'm definitely living it up, y'all. All right. Peace and love. I'm out. Oh.
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers and just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.